Welcome to the Dan Sports Tips MLB Daily Fantasy Preview Show for today, the 10th of September. I will be taking a look at everything you need for your daily fantasy games on DraftKings today. I'll be looking at starting pitchers, stacks of the day, how we can construct a lineup to maximise point scoring potential, foundation players that should be used as the foundation for a winning lineup, and a value player at each position. For anyone that hasn't had the opportunity to sign up and play daily fantasy sports with DraftKings yet, I will pop a link in the description right down below this video that will enable you to do that today. My starting pitcher today, Max Scherzer of the Washington Nationals, is $14,400. This is about as expensive as a pitcher gets. Scherzer has had a weird start to the season where the home run plagued him. Since that issue's been sorted out, he has been excellent. The last two times he's seen the Phillies, has seen him pitch 8 innings with 11 strikeouts. He's got 243 strikeouts in 197 innings pitched this year. He is elite. There's not much more to add than that. He's likely not going to provide the number that you need to make this price value, but he does look rock solid from a production standpoint. Though a word of warning, hitting conditions do look forecast to be particularly good in Philadelphia today, and it is a hitter's ballpark. I prefer John Gray of Colorado for $10,600. Sadly, looking at the price, the secret's out. John Gray is good. In 3 starts against the Padres this year, he's pitched less than 7 innings once when he only lasted 6. He has allowed no more than 2 earned runs in any start against them, and twice he has pitched double-digit strikeouts against these Padres. He doesn't allow home runs. He has 153 strikeouts in 145 2/3, but you aren't really getting any discount this time. Eduardo Rodriguez of Boston for $7,300. I wasn't going to put Rodriguez up today as we've missed his best start of the season, but at the price, he almost has to be a selection today. He isn't a top-end strikeout pitcher. He's got 66 in 82 innings this year. He has managed to reduce his ERA to just 2.90 over his last 7 starts. Toronto are above average for strikeouts, offering him a little bit of upside. Rodriguez has topped out at 8 strikeouts, is his season high in any one performance on the season. And John Gant of Atlanta for $5,400. The former Mets prospect faces the team that drafted him. He enters this matchup with 39 strikeouts in 38 1/3 innings. He did pitch 6 2/3 innings with 1 earned run and 5 strikeouts. The only time that he started against New York this year, as he now transitions into the rotation for the season's last month to get a look before next year. I think he is a decent lower level punt at pitcher today in a field that didn't look too attractive, if you know what I'm saying. Looking at our stacks of the day today, I will start with the Washington Nationals. Jared Eichhoff goes for Philly today. He's turned things around nicely in terms of wins. He was always pitching reasonably well. His ERA was never that high, but without results thanks to the somewhat putrid Phillies offensive output. He's gone 4-1 with a 3.98 ERA across his last 7 starts. He did lose his only start against these Nationals 2 starts ago, allowing 3 earned runs across 6 innings pitched. I will take outfielder Bryce Harper for $4,800. He has the platoon in the matchup. He's hitting .250 on the year with 23 homers and 20 stolen bases. Second baseman Daniel Murphy for $5,100 also has the platoon. He's a .345 hitter with 25 homers. Jason Worth in the outfield for $3,400. He has a home run against Eichhoff. He's hitting .251 with 20 homers. And Trey Turner, who qualifies at second and in the outfield for $5,000. It's a .345 hitter with 8 home runs and 21 steals, hitting .333 with 3 homers in his last 7 games. The Kansas City Royals, there are pretty good hitting conditions forecast at the soon-to-be-renamed Cell today. A homer-prone James Shields set to pitch to the Royals. Despite a lack of power, do look a good stacking option to me. Shields has got a 12.07 ERA across his last 7 starts. First baseman Eric Hosmer for $4,800 has the platoon against Shields. 273 and 21 homers this year. He's hitting .308 with a couple of homers in his last 7 games. Outfielder Alex Gordon for $4,000 also has the platoon. Is hitting .224 with 14 homers on the year. Shortstop Alcides Escobar for $4,400. Another one with the platoon, hitting .269, 5 homers, 17 steals. He's hitting .357 with a homer in his last 7 games. And the DH Kendrys Morales, who can be used at first or in the outfield. The switch hitters $4,700, hitting .258 with 26 home runs on the season. He's gone .393 with 4 home runs in his last 7 games. The Texas Rangers go to Anaheim today. Now, although it's a fairly pitcher-friendly yard in Anaheim, conditions are forecast to be pretty good. Daniel Wright will pitch for the Angels today. He's got an ERA over 7 in 4 appearances, 2 of which were starts for the Reds this year before he came across to the Angels. I'll take outfielder Nomar Mazara for $3,800, who has the platoon, hitting .274 with 17 homers, 2 of which have come in the last 7 games. Outfielder Ian Desmond for $4,400, .289 hitter, 22 homers, 20 steals on the year. Carlos Beltran in the outfield for $4,600. He's a 298 hitter with 27 homers. He's gone 393 with a homer in his last 7 games. And second baseman Ruben Odor for 4,900. He's a 280 hitter with 30 homers and 12 steals. He's had 2 home runs in his last 7 games. My foundation players today, my first baseman is Jose Abreu of the Chicago White Sox for 5,100. He's a 299 hitter with 23 homers. He's hitting 395 with 10 homers across the last 30 games. He's really heated up, and Edinson Volquez is struggling. My second baseman is Matt Carpenter of the St. Louis Cardinals for 4,800, who can also be used at third. He has the platoon against Chase Anderson, I think it is up today. He's hitting 280 with 19 homers on the year. Hit a home run yesterday. Third baseman Kyle Seager for Seattle, 4,500. He's got the right side of the platoon in the matchup. 293 hit with 27 homers. Has hit 400 with 2 homers his last 7 games. I'll take his brother at shortstop, Corey Seager of the Dodgers for 5,400. He has the platoon, hitting 318 with 24 homers. He's gone 385 with a homer in his last 7. An outfielder, Randall Grichuk for St. Louis for 4,800. He's a 240 hitter with 22 home runs. He's hit 293 with 5 homers across the last 15 games. My value play today, I'll be honest, I forgot to put a catcher in, so I'm not going to do a catcher today. First baseman Mike Napoli of Cleveland for $4,000. He has a home run against today's starter, which is Hector Santiago for Minnesota. Conditions aren't looking great for hitters, but Santiago is an extreme fly ball pitcher, so I've put Napoli in, who's gone 251 with 32 homers on the year. He's hit 3 bombs in the last 7 games. Second baseman, I've gone with Whit Merrifield of Kansas City. He can also be used in the outfield for 3,400. 280 hitter with 2 homers and 5 stolen bases, but he has hit a 333 clip in the last 7 games, and obviously he does get to face the run giver in James Shields. Third baseman Todd Frazier of the Chicago White Sox for 3,800. 215 hit at 35 homers. Great conditions, as I said, at the cell, and a struggling Volquez will go home run hunting with Frazier. We'll take teammate Tim Anderson at short for 3,800. He's hitting 285 with 7 homers and 9 steals this year. And to complete the show today, outfielder Jacoby Ellsbury of the New York Yankees for 3,900 has the platoon advantage and a home run against Chris Archer. He's hitting 269 with 7 homers and 18 steals this year, but he has upped that to 318 with a home in the last 7 games, and we know he's dangerous on the base pass, and you can run on those Rays. That's what I've got for you today. Best of luck with your lineups, and I'll be back tomorrow. See you later. Thanks for watching the show. Don't forget to like the video. Hit me up in the comments with the daily fantasy plays you like today, and press that subscribe button. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I will be here all MLB season and through the NFL season with daily fantasy sports advice. If you haven't signed up yet, or you're interested in starting to play daily fantasy sports, please click the link in the description for this video, and that'll take you where you need to go to start playing with DraftKings today. Best of luck with your lineups, and have a great day.